Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case.
Morning. Devin, are we ready to go?
Yes, we are.
All right. I don't see Matt here yet. Do you see him, Aaron? I don't see him yet. All right, for everyone who is here, this is the arraignment calendar we're starting with. And if you're on a later calendar, don't worry, we will get to you. This is the City of Orting arraignment calendar. I'm going to go through the rights with everyone. You're charged with a criminal offense that carries a possible jail sentence. You should understand you have the following rights. You're presumed innocent of any charge unless that charge is proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a speedy trial. If you're held in jail before trial, you must be brought to trial within 60 days of your commencement date. If you're released from jail before trial, you must be brought to trial within 90 days of your commencement date. You have a constitutional right to a jury trial unless you specifically give up that right by signing a jury trial waiver. You have the right to see, hear, and question all witnesses who testify against you. You have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf. You may have the court subpoena those witnesses to appear and testify at no prior expense to you. You have the right to testify on your own behalf. You also have the right to remain silent and not give any testimony or present any evidence in your defense. Your silence cannot be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney of your own choosing at arraignment and at all proceedings. If after your screening determines you cannot afford an attorney, one will be assigned to represent you. Even though you do not have an attorney at arraignment, you do not waive your right to have an attorney at any later proceeding. If you feel you cannot have a fair trial because of the bias or prejudice of a particular judge, you have the right to ask for a different judge within 10 days of assignment to that judge. You're entitled to only one change of judge. You have the right of appeal from any judgment of guilty entered by this court. To begin the appeal, you must file a written notice of appeal in this court within 30 days of the judgment. If you plead guilty, you give up or waive all of your rights listed above except for the right to be represented by an attorney. If you're not a citizen of the United States, a plea of guilty to an offense punishable as a crime of state law may be grounds for deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or denial of naturalization pursuant to the laws of the United States. Let me see who we have here. Let me see, the best way to do it is please answer if your name is called Douglas Bishop.
Here.
Mr. Bishop, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, thank you. Clark Brandy. Taylor Briones. Katharina Davis.
Right here.
I think I need to turn the volume up.
Right here.
I hear you, thank you.
Yep.
All right. Tammy Guerra Holper.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Is that your Tammy Holper?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Jacob Mitchell. Alan Mullen. Alan Mullen. I think I see you here, but you're on mute, so I'll mark you here.
Yes, I'm here.
Carlos Ramirez Mendoza. Haley Reams. Danielle Robledo. Chris Darren Smith. Ronald Smith. Brett Stagg. Ronnie Stasiak. Did you say yes? Don't see you. All right. Kelly Swales. Heather Swallender Zalizi. All right. Any that we would like to take out of order, Mr. Walls?
Your Honor, we could address Alan Mullen. He was listed on the
Right? Okay, everybody else, please put your monitors on mute. Mr. Mullen, we'll hear you now. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead.
Your Honor, Mr. Mullen's here for a driving suspended third-degree charge. He does have his license back. The city would move to amend to no license on person RCB 4620-017. There's also a tracking no tabs ticket.
Okay. And that's 139?
139.
All right. And so, Mr. Mullen,
Yes, sir.
the city is moving to amend your criminal case down to an infraction. No driver's license on person. Are you willing to plead committed to that infraction?
Yes, Your Honor. I have another side thing. I got pulled over 2 days prior in Puyallup for a suspended and a speeding ticket. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm bringing it up just so we can be forthcoming.
It doesn't affect what we're doing here.
Okay, that's what I wanted
He's still
to know.
moving that down to an infraction. So that's $139 upon payment. That case is going to be closed.
Okay.
And then we have the failure to renew tabs. I will mitigate that. That fine is, I believe, look here. $231. I'll reduce that to $131. Okay.
The reason I have not had the car tabbed or registered is I recently just got it running and I just got the car and I'm thinking about selling it because I really can't afford the upkeep or the maintenance on that car.
That's why I took $100 off that fine then.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Can I get an infraction form for that? Right, so we'll get you out of here in just a minute. Let me finish this up.
Okay.
Right, so make sure I have, what's your address so I can get this to the right place?
1928 West Union Avenue, and it's Unit 203, and then Tacoma, Washington 98405.
Right. So the criminal case is now a no driver's license on person infraction, 139. That case will be closed. On the no tabs, pay 131. That case will be closed. Okay. And if you can't make it right away, just give us notice that the minimum is $25 a month and 30 days to pay the first payment. Okay. Once you get the papers.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And as long as you do that, we have no problems. Okay.
All right, thank you.
If you can't make a payment, make sure you call us and let us know. We work with you here. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mullen. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Anyone else, Mr. Walls?
Your Honor, we could take Tammy Guerra Holper.
Okay. Can you hear us, Ms. Holper?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, Ms. Guerra Holper is in a similar situation, charged driving suspended third degree, does have her license back. City moves to amend to no license on person, RC 4620-017. There is also tracking no insurance ticket.
All right. So, Ms. Holper, the city is moving to amend your criminal case down to an infraction of no license on person. Are you willingly committed to that infraction?
Your Honor, before I say anything, can I explain briefly what is going on here and why this continuously happens?
Go ahead.
I filed bankruptcy back in 2018 at Chapter 13. Buckley Municipal Court was served with that notice of my bankruptcy. They were given I have the certificate of service from the trustee's office. I have the Chapter 13 plan, and that was filed in 2018. They received notice, but they continue to send me these notices stating that if I don't pay this ticket, they're going to issue a warrant for my arrest. The last one being in August of 2020, well after I had filed my Chapter 13. In November of 2020, and I just found this out, they had issued a failure to appear with the state of Washington, thus resulted in my license being suspended. Then they turned it over to Alliance One. Alliance One, on November 2nd of 2020, sent me a bill. But Alliance One also filed a proof of claim with the bankruptcy court. But they continuously violate the law that protects me under the bankruptcy court and are pursuing collection actions. And when I was pulled over, I had my driver's license on me. I did not have my insurance card. It was in my other vehicle. I do have insurance. I explained this to the officer, and I did some digging around. And again, Buckley had filed notice with the state of Washington saying my license is suspended because I did not pay the ticket. They sent me a copy of their docket, which says that they issued the FTA in error. And I have a letter from the state of Washington that says my license is in good standing. So I had to pay to renew my license. I have my license, I have my insurance, but this continues to happen. And as I explained to the clerk of the court, the Buckley court, I don't have control how the trustee of the bankruptcy court distributes payments. So now my attorney is involved in this and is filing an adversary proceeding against Alliance One within the bankruptcy, and I don't know the logistics of that or how that works. But that's what I wanted to explain to you.
Walls, anything?
Well, the city is amending it to the infraction that the ID was not valid at the time based on DOL. It's certainly an unfortunate situation. I'm not sure of all the details of how that happened, but the court should send notice when it's intending to suspend the license and looking at their docket. It looks like that did happen, and so no objection to dismissing the no insurance ticket with the $25 cost for not having the card with her.
I have amended the no driver's license on person. Ma'am, I would like to set this on an infraction calendar for 30 days, and if you can provide that information, I'll take a look at the information at that point.
The bankruptcy information, Your Honor?
Well, all the information you just told me, all the information on it, and then I will consider at that point whether I have the ability to dismiss or not. Okay? But at this point, the city has amended the criminal charge down to the infraction. Okay? And so the date, we're going to set this, what's a 30-day date?
It would be.
We're going to set it for February 16th. That'll be on the afternoon calendar. That'll be at 1:30. And hopefully we're going to be in person, but we don't know yet. And so at that point, provide the information. Right, why your license was suspended and what you did. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So on the no insurance, I have dismissed that one with a $25 administrative fee. That's just for not having it in the vehicle at that point. Okay? So it does not go on your record.
Thank you.
All right. So we will see you on that date, and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else, Mr. Walls?
We could take Dion Peterson. He's on the 9 or the 10 o'clock calendar, but also driving spent third with got the license back.
All right. There, Peterson. All right. And so no drivers. That's non-person 139.
That's correct.
And there are no tracking. Mr. Peterson, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
So the city is moving to amend your criminal charge down to an infraction of no driver's license on person. And are you willingly committed to that?
Yes.
All right. So upon payment of $139, that case is closed.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
I paid all my fees 100%. All the court costs, everything, my license, everything.
Yeah, well, this is the criminal charge is now an infraction, a ticket. So
okay.
The ticket is what you're paying now. And so you do have time to pay it. You can pay it at $25 a month, and anytime you can't make a payment, let us know, okay?
But I paid all that though. My tickets.
You couldn't have because I just now issued it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is today happening right now, so it's not something from before.
Okay.
You have a criminal charge right now. The city has amended that current criminal charge, of no driver's license on person, down to this infraction. So the criminal case no longer exists. What exists is this new ticket, and once you pay this ticket, it's all over. And again, this carries no jail time and nothing like that. So this is just a simple ticket now.
Okay.
All right. And so let me see. Is your address still the same? Is it PO Box 26? 226? No. Okay. What's your address?
It's 106, 116th Street South, Tacoma, 98444.
Right. We'll send this out to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
(106) 116th Street South. You're free to go, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Anyone else?
That's all I had.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Bishop,
Yes.
good morning.
Morning.
All right, you were here when I read the rights this morning, correct?
Correct.
All right. Did you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any you'd like to go over at this time?
No, sir.
All right, you're charged by the city of Orting that on or about 6/16/2020 in Orting, Washington, you committed the crime of reckless burning, second degree. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waive. Probable cause is established based on the probable cause statement. Are you currently employed, sir?
No, I'm retired.
Okay, and what is your income a month?
With my retirement, I'll probably about 65,000.
A year, you mean? Okay, all right. You do not qualify for public defender, but since this does carry a possible jail sentence, I recommend you contact an attorney.
Okay.
I'm going to release you on your own personal cognizance. The conditions of release are making all court appearances. The next one is going to be 2/16/2021 at 10 o'clock a.m. Notify any address change, have no law violations. Do you understand the conditions?
Yeah.
All
2/6. What the next court date was? What again? 2/16.
We're going to send you the notice and make sure. Have you moved?
No, I've lived in Orting for 30 years.
All right, so we should have your address. We'll send it to that address, and you'll get this notice. And we'll see you then, okay?
Okay, how do I get information? I have no idea what this is about. I attempted for a week to contact Mr. Walls. We haven't got a return call from him. I've never received a citation from anybody, so I'd like to know what I'm being charged with. I have no clue. It's hard to defend myself.
Mr. Gregory, I can talk to you about that privately if you want my phone number or if you want to give me your number. I'm the public defender. I mean, Mr.
No, I've attempted to contact you several times. I've left a message at your office.
That's the prosecutor. This is the actual public defender. He's willing to help you out by giving you some information.
I'm willing to talk to you. I mean, just to give you some guidance. I'm not talking about retaining me privately. I'm just saying if you want to talk about it, I can either take your number or you can take mine and call me with the understanding that I'm probably not going to be able to return your call today.
I
have
understand.
a very full calendar all day here and elsewhere, but or if you want, you can just give me your number and I can call you.
Yeah, I'll give you my number. I'll give it to you right now.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm ready. Yes.
It is 253
Yeah.
312
Yeah.
7456.
74. Say the last two digits again, please.
56.
7456. Any good time to call?
Like I said, I'm retired, so I go to bed early. I'm old.
No, me too. Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Bishop, have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, Katharina Davis.
I'm gonna check out of here now.
Davis, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Right. And you are Katharina Davis, correct?
Yes.
And what's your date of birth?
6/29/83.
And did you hear me when I read the rights this morning?
Yes.
All right. And did you understand the rights, or do you need to go over any of them?
Yeah, I know. I
You
understand.
them? Okay.
Yep.
You're charged by the city of Orting that on or about 1/3/2021 in Orting, Washington, that you committed the crime of driving with a license suspended in the third degree. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waiving probable cause is established based on the probable cause statement. I am going to release you on your own personal recognizance. The conditions of release are making all court appearances, notify of any address change. The next court appearance is going to be February 16th at 10 a.m. Notify of any address change, have no law violations, and do not drive without a license and insurance. You understand those conditions?
Yes.
What does it take to get your license back?
Okay, so I went down and tried to I have a learning disability, so like me reading stuff, I can't comprehend. like I can comprehend it in my head, but I don't get the right answer. I don't know if there's a way that I could get somebody to read the questions for me or something. But if I was to just do the driving test, I could probably pass it. But the written test, I tried to go down and do it twice, and I couldn't pass it.
Is that all it takes?
So there's also
I've also got a fine that I just got in the mail the other day. Not the other day, but like 2 weeks ago. I'm waiting for my stimulus check so I can pay on that. It's only like $1,000. And so when I get my stimulus check, hopefully I can just get all that down. But that's why my license is suspended, because I have.
Aaron, what court is that?
That's Grays Harbor County.
Okay, it's Grays Harbor. Yeah. All right. So actually, I probably want to set this for another date because it give you some time. What's the March date? If you're willing to waive your speedy trial, I can give you till March. You have a right to a speedy trial within 90 days. If you waive it, you can have longer to get this done.
I need longer.
All right. So we'll set this
as long
for
as
March
it's not
16th.
May, because I'm pregnant and I'm due in May.
All right. We'll have it set for March 16th. Okay.
Okay.
So I need you to address both of those, get that done. And they should, if you contact the Department of Licensing, contact them, indicate your disability. They are required by law to actually set up a way for you to take that test. Okay. So you can.
I did it in California and I passed it, but they do it on a computer to where they explain it.
Well, they can, and they're supposed to. Anytime you have a disability, it's actually a federal law that requires them to do that. So you need to check with them and make sure that they give you that help that you need. Okay.
Okay.
Now you've got a little bit extra time, so your speedy trial will now start on 3/16. And if you still have problems, then we'll address it at that point. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And have you moved since you got this ticket?
No.
All right, thank you. You're free to go. Ronald Smith. Mr. Smith. You're on mute if you're trying to talk.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Smith, you are charged. You were here this morning when I read the rights, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Are there any you'd like to go over at this time?
No, sir.
All right, you're charged by the City of Orting that on or about 5/14/2020 in Orting, Washington, to commit the crime of driving a license suspended in the third degree. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings here by way of probable cause established based on the probable cause statement. I'm going to release you on your own personal cognizance. The conditions of release are making all court appearances, notify any address change, have no law violations, and do not drive without a license and insurance. What does it take to get your license back, sir?
Orting is the last thing that is holding up my license. I've got arrangements made with everything else, so court appearance here and getting a payment arrangement on the ticket.
Let me look here and see. Let me see what we have here. Let me look at your DCH. Can you look?
Marysville is still showing.
Okay, I set up a payment arrangement with them last week. I made a phone call to the other one. I have not made a payment yet until I got something set up with you guys.
They may be just waiting for the first payment to recall to FDA.
Correct. Orting is the only thing that I haven't made financial arrangements.
All right, so we have, what do we got here? We have it. All right, on ours, we'll adjudicate the infractions or adjudicate the offenses. So that means you shouldn't have any, once you get to Marysville, you should be able to get your license up. I'm going to set this over for March 16th. If you waive your speedy trial to March 16th, then I'll set it for March 16th. You should have everything done by then, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Sir.
So we're adjudicating ours, so that means you need to start making $25 a month payments.
Okay, and did I make that to the Orting Municipal Court?
Yeah, and it'll be on the form that we give. When you get the letter from us, you'll know where to send it, or you can call the court as well.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
All right, so it's adjudicated here. Just make sure Marysville follows through, and you should be ready to get your license back.
Thank you.
All right, you're free to go. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Ellie Reams.
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And you are Kylie Reams, is that correct?
It's Kaylee Reams, yes.
Kaylee, and what's your date of birth?
10/8/91.
And were you here when I read the rights this morning?
No, I wasn't.
All right, so I'm going to go through those rights with you. You're charged with a criminal offense that carries a possible jail sentence. You should understand you have the following rights. You're presumed innocent of any charge unless that charge is proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a speedy trial. If you're held in jail before trial, you must be brought to trial within 60 days of your commencement date. If you're released from jail, you must be brought to trial within 90 days of your commencement date. You have a constitutional right to a jury trial unless you specifically give up that right by signing a jury trial waiver. You have the right to see, hear, and question all witnesses who testify against you. You have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf. You may have the court subpoena those witnesses to appear and testify at no prior expense to you. You have the right to testify on your own behalf. You also have the right to remain silent and not give any testimony or present any evidence in your defense. Your silence cannot be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney of your own choosing at arraignment and at all proceedings. If after your screening is determined you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. Even though you do not have an attorney at arraignment, you do not waive your right to have an attorney at any later proceeding. If you do have questions today, Mr. Rusnick is here and he is our standby counsel. If you feel you cannot have a fair trial because of the bias or prejudice of a particular judge, you have the right to ask for a different judge within 10 days of assignment to that judge. You're entitled to only one change of judge. If you feel you cannot, if you have the right of appeal from any judgment of guilty entered by this court. To begin the appeal, you must file a written notice of appeal with this court within 30 days of that judgment. If you plead guilty, you give up or waive all of your rights listed above except for the right to be represented by an attorney. If you're not a citizen of the United States, a plea of guilty to an offense punishable as a crime of state law may be grounds for deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or denial of naturalization pursuant to the laws of the United States. Do you understand those rights as I've read them? Kaylee?
Yes, I understand.
All right, you froze there for a second. I was worried you went away.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You're charged by the city of Orting that on or about August 10th, 2020 in Orting, Washington, you committed the crime of driving a license suspended in the third degree. For that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waived and probable cause established based on the probable cause statement. Can you tell me what does it take to get your license back?
Okay, so I paid off all my tickets in full. Opportunity to get my license back and reinstated. And went to Pacific. I owed a Pacific. I paid $900 cash. I went to the Pierce County courthouse. Paid off all my. I mean, I've paid a lot of money in my tickets to get my license back. I went to the DOL office and to get my license reinstated with the paper, and they had told me I needed to go back to the courthouse, and the courthouse was closed because of coronavirus. So, I mean, I have tried my license back.
Aaron, what does it look like on there? Or you're on mute.
I'm seeing a ticket out of Tacoma Municipal and Pierce County District Court, but then probably the big one is the civil judgment.
All right. At this point, I'm going to direct a point. Are you currently employed, Ms. Reams?
No, I'm not. Yeah. I mean, times are tough right now. I mean, I'm willing. I have money saved up, so I'm willing to do what I need to take care of the ticket.
Well,
today.
I guess it's the civil judgment, but if it can't be taken care of, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to direct appoint Mr. Rusnick as your attorney.
Okay.
Mr. Rusnick, when do you want to set the hearing? You're on mute too.
I sure am. How long do you think realistically, and this is to Ms. Reams, do you think it's going to be?
What was that?
I think it might be the civil judgment, Matt, that's going to hold it up.
Do you, all right, that's civil judgment, okay? Do you realistically see yourself paying off all these things and getting your license reinstated within the next 90 days?
I already paid off. I don't know what civil issue you're referring to.
Somebody recorded a judgment against you with the Department of Licensing. Probably an accident, personal injury, or property damage.
Yeah, I paid that off. Yeah, I paid that off. $15,000.
Was that through a collection agency?
Through a private attorney out of state. I have paperwork for that.
Okay, so if you can access that paperwork and get it to Department of Licensing and show that judgment's been satisfied.
I did. I submitted it.
When? How long ago?
It was, I want to say June of this last year, 2020.
Okay, you need to get with them because it's never been taken off your record with them, and that's holding up your license. Your Honor, why don't we do a waiver and set this out in 90 days? It sounds like she's got some homework to take care of.
All right, so let's wait the 90-day mark.
Is there a way I can set up a payment plan at all? Or?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the judgment that you said you paid off. Department of Licensing, for some reason, has not taken that off your record, and that's holding you up.
All right, so, Matt, we're going to set this for 4/20 at 10 a.m. Okay. The new commencement date's going to be 4/20.
No objection.
Okay.
So make sure, why don't you take down Mr. Rusnick's number? Go ahead, Matt.
Ready?
Well, I'm ready.
253-588-4006.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
And what was your? Thank you, Matt Rusnick.
Yeah, and like I say, if there's any other tickets that you have, anything else holding it up besides that, get those things. No, that's it. Basically, like I said, you just got to get that squared away with them. If you've taken care of it and you have documentation, you may have to resubmit it, re-show it to somebody. Obviously, somewhere along the way, you got lost.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Free to go, Ms. Reams.
Thank you.
Let's see if anyone else is on this calendar. We have a Spanish interpreter here. What time is that case? That's up. Is Carlos Ramirez Mendoza?
Yes,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Carlos, are you there?
Carlos, buenos días. ¿Me escucha?
Sí, la escucho. Gracias.
Mr. Ramirez is on the screen and he can hear the interpreter.
All right, thank you. And going to go over the rights with Mr. Ramirez and Fort. Oh, you have the form? Good. Can you read the right form to Mr. Ramirez and ask if he understands those rights?
Your Honor, this is the interpreter speaking. The interpreter has the form in English. The interpreter can cite translate it into Spanish. Would you like that?
That would be perfect.
Thank you. Señor Ramírez Mendoza, la intérprete le leerá la lectura, los derechos del acusado en la lectura de los cargos. Se la leerá uno por uno. Escuche. Estoy acusado con un delito que conlleva una posible sentencia de cárcel. Yo entiendo que tengo los siguientes derechos. 1, tengo el derecho a ser representado por un abogado de mi elección en todos los procedimientos. Si después de ser cuestionado se determina que no puedo costear un abogado particular, uno me será designado de oficio. Aún si no tengo un abogado en la lectura de los cargos, yo no renuncio a mi derecho a un abogado en cualquier procedimiento posterior. 2, soy presumido inocente a cualquier cargo hasta que el cargo sea probado más allá de una duda razonable. 3, tengo derecho a un juicio rápido. Si estoy sujeto en la cárcel, debo ser llevado a juicio en el plazo de 60 días. Si estoy libre de la cárcel, debo ser llevado a juicio en el plazo de 90 días después de la lectura de los cargos. 4. Tengo el derecho constitucional a un juicio por jurado, a no ser que yo específicamente renuncie a ese derecho firmando un documento de renuncia a juicio por jurado. Si yo renuncio a mi derecho a juicio por jurado en la lectura de los cargos, tengo 10 días para cambiar de opinión y solicitar un juicio por jurado. 5. Tengo derecho a ver, escuchar y cuestionar a todos los testigos que testifiquen en mi contra. 6. Tengo derecho a llamar a testigos a que testifiquen a mi favor. Yo puedo pedir que se citen judicialmente testigos para que comparezcan a testificar sin ningún costo para mí. 7. Tengo derecho a testificar a mi propio favor. También tengo el derecho a permanecer callado y a no dar ningún testimonio ni a presentar ninguna evidencia para mi defensa en mi caso. Mi silencio no puede ser utilizado en mi contra. 8. Si yo siento que no puedo tener un juicio justo por el prejuicio de un juez en particular, yo tengo derecho de pedir el cambio del juez dentro de los 10 días siguientes de la notificación actual de asignación de dicho juez. Solamente tengo derecho a ejercer ese cambio una vez. 9. Tengo el derecho a apelar el fallo de culpabilidad seguido por un juicio por jurado o por un juez. Para comenzar la apelación, debo presentar una notificación escrita, una notificación de apelación en el plazo de 30 días después del fallo. 10. Si me declaro culpable, yo renuncio a todos esos derechos, excepto al derecho a ser representado por un abogado, a no ser que yo firme una declaración escrita de renuncia a ser representado por un abogado. 11. Si no soy ciudadano de los Estados Unidos, una condena por algún delito puede resultar en la deportación, en ser excluido de la admisión a los Estados Unidos o en la negación de la naturalización. Yo entiendo que tengo derecho a consultar con un abogado de inmigración antes de que se me haga la lectura de los cargos. Okay. Your Honor, the 11 rights have been side translated in Spanish.
All right.
By interpreter.
And Mr. Ramirez, did you understand the rights as explained by the interpreter?
Señor Ramírez, ¿usted entendió los derechos tal como le fueron explicados por la intérprete?
Sí.
Yes.
Are there any you'd like to go over with us at this time?
¿Existe alguno que usted quiera repasar con nosotros en este momento?
No.
No.
You're charged by the city of Orting that you committed the crime of driving while license suspended in the 3rd degree on December 4th, 2020.
Usted es acusado por la ciudad de Orting de que usted condujo con la licencia suspendida en 3er grado el 4 de diciembre del 2020.
To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered.
A ese cargo se ha insertado una declaración de no culpable.
Further formal reading is hereby waived.
En este acto se renuncia a una lectura formal de la denuncia.
And probable cause is established by the probable cause statement.
Y causa probable es establecida por la declaración de causa probable.
All right, Mr. Walls, do you see what's holding up his license? I don't see what's holding it up.
Señor Walls, usted puede ver qué es lo que está reteniendo la licencia. Yo no lo veo, Mr. Walls.
Your Honor, it's difficult to tell because it appears his license is connected to someone else.
Señoría, es difícil decir porque parece ser que la licencia de él está vinculada a la licencia de otra persona.
Ya arreglé mi licencia, yo ya arreglé todos mis documentos, mi aseguranza y mi licencia, ya lo tengo ya vigente todo.
I already took care of my license. I dealt with all my documents, my license, my insurance, everything is valid as of now.
Do you have your license?
¿Usted tiene su licencia?
Sí.
Yes.
When did you get your license?
¿Cuándo la obtuvo, señor?
La tuve, ¿qué día fue aquí?
I got it. Check in.
El 17 del 2020. Diciembre del 2020.
The 17th of December of 2020.
Right. And can you if you have it, can you show that to me up on the screen? Can you hold that?
Señor, si la tiene, me la puede mostrar. Póngala contra la pantalla. Más.
I wish I could. How do I get that to the bigger size here?
¿Cómo hacemos para poder verla bien?
Go ahead and talk for a second, Mr. Ramirez, because I think that'll make you pop up. It's a speaker view.
A ver, hable un poquito para que aparezca en la pantalla principal. Hable, diga algo.
Ok, está bien. Estoy poniendo ahorita la licencia. No sé si la alcanza a ver. Arreglé la licencia.
All right, I can see it. It says it was 12/17/2020.
12/17. La veo y dice 12/17 del 2020.
But for some reason, his license appears to be attached to Elmer Perez's license, and I can't get to his license number.
Por alguna razón, la licencia de él aparece vinculada con la licencia de Elmer Pérez. No puedo ver la licencia de él.
Son los mismos nombres, Elmer Pérez de León. Ese me lo vincularon, Elmer Pérez de León, con Carlos como un alias.
They're the same names. They're Elmer Pérez de León, and it was somehow joined to me, and it's like an alias.
But they have different license numbers.
Pero tienen números de licencia diferentes.
En el departamento de licencia solo me aparezco con este nombre, nada más. En la corte es que aparezco con Elmer Pérez de León.
In the DOL, I only appear with this name, with my name. In the court is where I appear with the name Elmer Pérez de León.
Porque arreglé el ID también y me lo dieron con mi nombre, el ID y la licencia.
Because I fixed my ID and they gave it to me with just my name. I fixed my ID and I fixed my license.
So I'm not able to access the license under the Ramirez name.
Yo no puedo accesar la licencia con el nombre de Ramírez.
Está como Carlos G. Ramírez Mendoza.
It appears as Carlos G. Ramírez Mendoza.
Well, let's try Carlos G. Ramirez.
Vamos a probar Carlos G. Ramírez.
Yeah, that's how it's coming up. Mr. Walls, what do we do? It appears he has a valid license, but we can't verify it with the DOL. So how do we figure that out?
Así es como está apareciendo, señor Walls. ¿Qué podemos hacer? Parece ser que él tiene una licencia válida, pero no aparece con él así en el departamento de licencias. ¿Cómo podemos aclarar esto?
Is there a way for the clerk to link in the other driver's license number?
We are trying right now.
¿Existe una manera para que la secretaria vincule el otro número de licencia? Lo estamos tratando de hacer ahorita.
And it says that we did driver DLN and search. Driver's license was issued on 17 December 2020, expires May 2nd, 2026.
Hicimos la búsqueda con el Departamento de Licencias y se afirma que la licencia fue emitida el 17 de diciembre del 2020 y vence. Your Honor, this is interpreter speaking. It expires on May 22nd.
May 2nd, 2026.
Y vence el 2 de mayo del 2026.
Aaron, I'm going to go ahead and scan this to you.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to have her scan that so you see what I'm looking at.
Aaron, voy a pedirle a la que lo escanee para que se lo envíe a usted.
Further I'm going to ask a question that's not related to this case. I'm going to ask about something else while she's doing that, so you don't have to interpret this. Is Ken Tsiprin? Are you an attorney or are you a client?
Your Honor, while we're waiting, I see Mr. Tsiprin is on the.
Yeah, that's who I just asked about. And
okay. And he
is an attorney.
That is an attorney. He's on the Davidenko case, which I believe is at 9:30.
Okay.
That's going to be a city motion to amend to a nuisance violation at 1:50.
And if Mr. Tsiprin is there, can you take you off mute and all right. And when he does come in, we've got that one addressed, Mr. Walls. That is on the 9:30. Do you have that, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Okay, based on that, the city is moving to amend to no license on person for Mr. Ramirez.
All right.
De vuelta a la interpretación, señores, estaban en una pausa. Entonces, el señor Walls, el fiscal, indica lo siguiente. Ya recibió el documento. Con base en eso, la ciudad mueve a enmendar al cargo de no tener licencia en su persona.
Tengo mi aseguranza, ya la arreglé.
And I also my insurance, I dealt with that.
All right. Let's take this one step at a time.
Llevemos esto paso a paso.
So, the city has moved to amend the criminal charge down to an infraction.
La ciudad ha solicitado enmendar la acusación penal a una infracción de tránsito.
Are you willing to plead committed to that infraction?
¿Está usted dispuesto a declarar que cometió dicha infracción?
Sí.
Right?
Yes.
So I have amended. The infraction is no driver's license on person. The fine is $139.
He enmendado. La infracción es no tener la licencia de conducir en su persona. La multa es $139.
Upon payment, that case is closed.
Una vez que usted realice el pago, el caso quedará cerrado.
Ok, perfecto, gracias.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Gracias. Have a good day, Mr. Ramirez.
Gracias. Que tenga muy buen día, señor Ramírez. Your Honor, this is the interpreter. The interpreter didn't put her appearance on the record on this matter. May she do it now?
You may.
To cover our bases. And for the record, this is Laura Gutierrez, Washington State Certified Spanish Interpreter Permanently Sworn.
All right, thank you. And once again, wonderful having you. I appreciate your help. You are awesome. And I don't think we have any other interpreter cases today, correct?
Not today.
We do not have any others today, but you're awesome, and I will look forward to seeing you in the future.
So do I. It's wonderful working with your court. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
And Mr. Ramirez can go too if he didn't leave. All right. Okay, who do you have? Okay, I have from the Spirin Law Group. Already signed off on a infraction. Is Mr. Spirin, can you hear me? All right, so he might be wandering around doing other things. And I think that well, no, we do have one more arraignment. We have Tyler Swolender Zalezi.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Swolender Zalezi, were you here this morning when I read the rights?
I've heard you read them to somebody else.
Okay.
I've heard
you understand the rights?
Yeah, totally.
Are there any you'd like to go over at this time?
No, sir.
All right, you're charged by the city of Orting that on or about 1/5/2021 in Orting, Washington, that you committed the crime of driving with license suspended in the third degree. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waived and probable cause is established based on the probable cause statement. Do you know what it's going to take to get your license back, sir?
That's what I'm a little confused about. I'd say it was 3 or 4 years ago now, I was in an accident, and I was driving without a license and had no insurance. And so when I got in the accident, the guy told me and the officer on scene that there was no damage to his vehicle, and so that it was okay, you know what I mean? He was fine with it, that we could take off, whatever. And so I ended up paying all my tickets off for that, you know what I mean? The driving on suspended and the no insurance ticket. I paid all that off and got my license back. And then 2 years later, I had somebody knock on my door and serve me with papers saying that the guy was suing me for damages to his vehicle. and then I ended up missing that court date. But I didn't think that had anything to, since I'd already paid off all the traffic stuff, I'd already paid to get my license back and stuff. I didn't think that that had anything to do with traffic anymore. You know what I mean? Because it was 2 years later, and he just decided. All of a sudden, they're saying I owe him $30,000.
I'm gonna have to cut you off. So, Mr. Walls, is that's what's showing is the civil judgment?
So there's a civil judgment. There's also a ticket out of Puyallup.
Okay.
And those appear, and then he would.
I started a payment plan on that one, on the one out of Puyallup.
All right.
And I have proof of my insurance also, if you needed that for this.
Well, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and appoint Mr. Resnick. Mr. Resnick, at 3/16, or did you want to put the date on that to be the date, or do you think you need to be it sooner?
3/16 will be fine.
All right, so I'm going to put this on March 16th, 2021 at 10 o'clock a.m. Make all court appearances, notify of any address change, have no law violations, do not drive without a license and insurance. Want to go ahead and give him your number, Mr. Swindlers Lindsay. Can you do you have a pencil so you can take down his number?
Yeah, I'm grabbing one right now. Do you need proof of my insurance, my current insurance?
That will be all. Everything will be done at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But your attorney, the attorney will need that.
DOL will need the proof of the insurance.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm ready for that number.
253-588-4006.
Yep, gotcha.
Right, so the speedy trials waive the new commencement date is going to be 3/16.
Am I going to get into court the same way that I did today? Is it going to be this over this app?
We will let you know in our notices. It's kind of a fluid situation. Unfortunately,
gotcha.
we can't tell anybody anything yet, so we don't know.
Okay.
All right. So has your address changed since the ticket?
I believe so, because I didn't get a notice that it was going to be.
All right. So what is your address?
It's going to be P.O. Box 1929, Orting, Washington.
Okay. Thank you. You're free to go.
All righty. Thank you.
Right. And I think that takes care of the infraction calendar. Now I have on the next calendar, I have Mr. Erb is here.
Your Honor?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Attorney Ken Siprin. I have to step away.
Yeah, we took care of your case, 150, and I've signed that order on Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Walls. I really appreciate that. Have a great day. I apologize for interrupting you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Erb, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And Tyler, you're free to go. There you go. Good morning. And this is on a review. Is that correct, Mr. Walls?
That's correct. I think we're looking for a treatment report for the, we got an eval in August and possibly a victim panel.
So Mr. Erb, have you got a treatment report from your agency and have you done the victims impact panel?
I don't have the paperwork I have discharge paperwork from the treatment center, but I don't have my, the one they were going to send me with the review on how I did and stuff there. I need to make a call on that. And I haven't done the victim panel yet, but I have done an eval.
All right. So, and what was let me see here. So are you in the treatment program?
No, I did a 28-day inpatient treatment program.
All right, and you're in full compliance with the program?
Yeah.
And you can get those papers?
Yeah, I can get them, yes, sir.
All right, and also I need you to do the victims impact panel. Actually,
yes,
it's not checked that he has to do the impact panel unless it was on the evaluation. Was it on the evaluation, Mr. Walls? It was.
I'm not sure. There is a docket note.
It was. So he has to do that. I'm going to set this for 30 days and need to get that done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you on February 16th. Has your address changed since last we were here?
No, sir.
All right, so we'll set that February 16th, and we'll set that at 9:30.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll see you then. Make sure you get all that done.
I will.
All right, thank you. And then I have, let's see. I have that one. We have also on the same calendar, we have Monique Harrell.
Yes.
Good morning. What?
He has a pending case. I think it is set for trial.
Yes, it is.
All right, what's the trial date?
The trial date is February 3rd at 3 o'clock.
The readiness hearing.
All right.
Four weeks? Your Honor? Or
yeah,
Aaron?
that's fine.
Should we set it for the March date?
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, this
Let's
is a
do
review.
March
It's not-
2nd. Can you set that for March? We'll set this for March 2nd, also at 9:30. Okay, Ms. Harrell?
Okay, thank you.
We need to see what happens in that case.
All right.
And Matt, that's fine with you?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
my attorney for the other case wanted to get a hold of Mr. Resnick also.
253-588-4006. He knows how to get a hold of me.
He does?
But
Okay.
just in case, there's the number. Yep. It's
Okay,
not
can you
difficult
say that
for you.
again?
Say the number
I got
again, Matt.
253-588-4006. It's real easy
Okay.
for us to find each other.
All right, I will let him know. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Am I done?
Yeah, you're free to go.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. And so then we have the next calendar. Let's go ahead and see who's on that. Tyler Boyd, Angelia Boykin, Christopher Butts, and I see Mr. Daniels is here. Mr. Daniels, good morning.
Mr. Boyd's here too.
Is
Oh,
he?
Hunter Boyd. I'm sorry. That's Hunter Boyd. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Hunter, I think might be on the other calendar.
No, I think you've got him turned around. Tyler was pre-trial. Hunter was review.
Yeah. Hunter Boyd is on 9:30. Yes. All right, so we have Hunter Boyd.
I
And
can
then
address that
let me get
after.
to the, hold on, let me finish this up. Let me make sure who's here. Thomas Finney, no. Stephanie Fleming. Derek Funk. And I see Jamie Gregory is here.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Christopher Janovich. No. Shelby Kreibel. And I see Anthony LaFontaine is here. Good morning. And Alan Mosley, no. Anthony McLean. It looks like Elmer Nanquilada is here. Brendan Ostby, no. E. Pritchard, nope. Philip Polito. Kenesha Scott. And Keith Silverson. All right. Let's go ahead and take Mr. Boyd. Hunter Boyd.
Your Honor, Mr. Boyd, Hunter, can you unmute and turn your camera back on?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have good enough service. I'm somewhere in the middle of SeaTac on a job right now.
Okay, we can hear you.
Okay, is it fine? So, do I need to get the camera on?
If you
It's not
can't get it
necessary,
on, that's
is it?
all right. As long as I can hear you.
All right. Sorry about all the other
Okay.
noise too.
Your Honor, Mr. Boyd and I have had some discussion in advance of this hearing. Mr. Boyd is gainfully employed, which is obviously a very, if you want to use a felony dicta, it's a very pro-social factor here. He's doing very, very well, and he's working a lot of hours on a lot of job sites, as evidenced by what he just said today, as far as where he's calling in from. He has been experiencing difficulty scheduling with Lakeside Milam. He is involved with them, but is having trouble with what he's undertaken as far as a deferred prosecution regimen and what's available as far as the scheduling that they offer. And he feels that if he is compliant with that and goes to their classes as they offer them at the times and places they offer them, he will probably lose his employment by virtue of the fact that he's on the road all the time working crazy hours. I did suggest to him that perhaps he find a stop or another agency, since pretty much a deferred prosecution treatment regimen is the same and it's somewhat fungible between agencies, and find an agency that maybe can work with him and accommodate his work schedule. And then when he does that, we can petition the court to transfer that over. It's not like he is forum shopping to get a less extensive or less rigorous treatment regimen, since it is a deferred prosecution either way. And we had that discussion about, I don't know, last Wednesday or something like that. So I'm and I realize the court was a little bit concerned about that, but I also can recognize that if he's thrown into unemployment in order to comply with that, he'll soon lose the DP anyway, because he'll be discharged for financial noncompliance.
What are you recommending at this point?
Cutting it over 30 days. Hopefully he could find another treatment agency, and at that point, if we can get something in writing from the treatment agency saying that they accept the evaluation from Lakeside, which I believe they will, again, because it is the long program either way. At that point,
objection,
we can
Mr. Walls?
Make that motion to transfer agencies.
I don't have an objection. I don't know if it was brought up, but I think we need to re-sign the deferred prosecution order to get the costs in it. Other than that, no objection.
All right, that's true. And present that at that point then. So we'll set this over for the February 16th date. Now this is still on pretrial, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a deferred prosecution, and I have no objection to changing the LFOs now. Mr. Walls and I
have them in here. Either that, you can re-sign it with those in there. That'd be great for the next hearing.
Okay, fine.
All right, so we'll set this over for 2/16. And we'll set it on the 10 o'clock calendar. This is an excluded period, obviously. And we'll see you then, Mr. Boyd.
All right. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Right. And are there any on the 10 o'clock calendar you are already on, or do we need to have some discussions, Mr. Walls?
I haven't had a chance to check.
Yeah, because we have David Daniels, Derek Funk, Jamie Gregory, Anthony LaFontaine, Elmer Nanquilata, and those are the ones, I think.
Your Honor, I have a request to, one, be set into a breakout room with Mr. Gregory, and the other is just that I wanted to represent that Mr. Cummins is going to retain me, and that was kind of discussed last time. Subsequently, though, he is now in a 28-day treatment program out in Spokane, so he's
is
not.
He on today?
Yeah, for pretrial. You're asking about the 10 o'clock calendar.
Yeah,
yes.
But I don't see Mr. Cummins on my calendar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was only set over 2 weeks. You're right. He's not on. No, nope,
Okay.
he's not on. Never mind.
Then
So
I'm
that's
not dealing with him.
No, we're not. Okay. Me either.
All right.
Thank you. I thought
All
he was
right.
only
So
set over 2 weeks.
can we have Mr. Resnick and Mr. Gregory into a breakout room, please, Devin?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. And Mr. Walls, or anybody you want to go to?
We could address David Daniels,
All right.
and that is an SOC. It's on for final review. It does appear he is in compliance, so he moves to dismiss.
All right. And I think Mr. Resnick will have no objection.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not on for dismissal. It was just on for review of conditions. It's up in October, but the only remaining condition is no further law violation.
All right. So he is in full compliance, and we can strike the hearing.
Yes.
So, Mr. Daniels, the next hearing that we're going to have, you're going to be dismissed, okay, as long as you don't get in any trouble.
Thank you very much.
All right. Good job so far. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We'll see you in October sometime.
Bye.
Your Honor, I could also address Thomas O'Connor on the 11 o'clock.
Okay. He bailed.
He bailed. His attorney is unavailable today, but did send me proof that his client is in inpatient treatment until the beginning of March.
Okay.
And so if we could set this over to the March 16th pretrial and just count it as an FTA at this point.
All right. So FTA reset for March 16th. Right. Anybody you need to see other than that?
We could address Anthony LaFontaine.
Right.
He is pro se on a driving suspended third-degree charge. He does have his license back. City moves to amend to no license on person RCU 4620-017.
LaFontaine.
Good morning.
Good morning. The city is moving to amend the criminal case to an infraction. Are you pleading committed to that infraction?
Yes, sir.
All right. The fine is $139. Upon payment, this case is closed. If you need time to pay, that's also fine.
So, excuse me, do I still pay the other ticket?
Which other one?
He's already on a payment schedule for a related infraction. So
all right. So we'll just add it on to the same thing, and so you'll just continue on for the extra $139. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
So we've just made the arrangements. So your criminal case is now gone, and this is just the infraction, and we've added it onto the payment plan.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. LaFontaine. Have a good day.
You too. Appreciate it.
You know, we could address Stephanie Fleming. I believe she is currently pro se on a drive and spend third, still suspended with a civil judgment issue.
Ms. Fleming?
Yes.
So can you tell me what the progress is on that?
I'm still waiting for a call back from Robin from the food bank to verify my hours that I've done there and to finish off the payment for the one in Tacoma. And I'm having a little bit of trouble with the civil suit. I'm trying to retain the information, the paperwork that my daughter had for paying the ticket or paying the restitution for the accident on that civil case.
And
so it's taking me a minute.
We need to get some certainty. When do you think you can get that started or get that going?
I'm asking for another 30 days, and I should have everything in order.
All right, I'm gonna set this. If you waive your speedy trial, I'll set this till 3/16.
Okay.
All right, and
That'd
so
be
that
perfect.
means the new commencement date will be 3/16.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Gives you some time. I need you to work on it.
Yes, I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
We could probably address Elmer Nanquilata.
Right, Mr. Nanquilata, what are we doing with this one?
So he's here. He is currently pro se on a drive and spend third degree charge. However, he is now in the second degree due to a prior case that's now resulted in a conviction. So I think it's a case where we should look at appointing the public defender.
All right. I direct appoint Mr. Resnick. We're going to appoint Mr. Resnick to represent you, Mr. Nanquilata. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you want to set this for the 16th, Mr. Walls?
Why don't we wait till Mr. Resnick comes back? It looks like
I am both.
Matters of whitewash. The 1A matters here for arraignment.
16th will be fine.
Of
Unless
February?
Mr. Walls wants more time.
Yep. This is on Nanquilata?
Yeah.
Okay. And we just direct appointed you to Mr. Nanquilata.
I know. I came in for that.
Well, Steph says you've already put a notice of appearance on him.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't say that on the calendar, and I always work off the calendar anyway. Okay. So,
yeah, no, it says you've sent us a notice of appearance on 12/16.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It just doesn't reflect it on the calendar. Okay. If the court can just add that on the calendar, that's good. Mr. Nanquilata, we're going to set your case over till the 16th. Okay. You can work on whatever. I didn't hear what you said to the court. I was coming out of a breakout room. As what your obstacles are.
He's now in the second due to a subsequent DUI conviction. All right.
Okay, yeah. The 16th will be okay then. I don't think anything's going to change based on what you just disclosed.
All right, so we'll do that as an excluded period.
Okay.
Where's
The other case, yeah. Okay, and then
All right, so this is for 2/16 at 10 o'clock. We'll see you then. And Mr. Resnick is your attorney, so make sure you do what he tells you, okay? Hear me, Mr. Nanquilata?
What was that, sir?
As we are setting this over to February 16th at 10 a.m. And Mr.
Okay.
Resnick is now your attorney, so follow his direction, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can I go now?
You're free to go.
All right. Thank you.
And we have, let's see here.
Your Honor, we could address Derek Funk. He is pro se with driving spent third. He is still working on his license.
All right. So
Looks
what do you
like
want to do with that one?
He just has the one ticket.
Go ahead.
I'm just showing there's one ticket.
In Oregon, yes. I paid on it last month, and I paid on it again this month. And I've been checking my driver's license ID online, checking the status, and I haven't seen no change for me to be able to go purchase to reinstate my license yet. That's kind of what I'm waiting on. That's it, I believe.
That looks like.
How long, Mr. Walls, you think?
Oregon can be difficult to work with. So we might want to go out a couple months.
So if you're willing to waive speedy trial, I will go to March 16th, sir. Do you want to do that?
Sounds great, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. So we'll have your new commencement date on March 16th. and we'll give you that time. All right.
Thank you.
Have you changed address since we last talked?
What do you got for me?
I don't know yet. What is your, is it 1913 Galt Street?
Yep. Yes,
All right.
sir.
All right, we have that. All right, you're free to go. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Which one of the Boyds is?
Tyler Boyd.
Okay, so Tyler Boyd and Shelby Crable are in custody, Mr. Walls, in Pierce County, on other charges, not ours.
Right.
Crable's got 2 pending felonies which are set for trial in February. 2 separate standalone cases, both in Pierce County. So I don't anticipate him coming back into the system anytime soon.
And Mr. Boyd has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pending felonies.
Oops.
I'm not sure what the Pierce County Jail's policy for transport is these days.
There really isn't one.
Okay. I would ask that just I guess set him over to an 11 o'clock in maybe 45 days to see their status.
All right.
And just consider this that they're involved in another case and exclude speeding.
Sounds like a plan.
Right. Let me see. So we do have, it looks like we have Angelia Boykin and Mr. Butts also here. And you just did Mr. Gregory. We have Keith Silverson here. Chris Janovich is now here. And Phil Polito is here.
Is Mr. Rusnick
Your Honor, I can address Mr. Gregory pretty quickly if you want.
All right.
Yeah, just a little bit of procedural history. I know the court remembers this, or I think the court remembers this, that Mr. Gregory was in custody. We got him out. Mr. Gregory now has his phone reactivated. He is back to work. He still intends to retain me. I think Speedy does begin today. I'm asking for a month for him to get a little bit more back on his feet financially, and he's prepared to go forward, but we're asking for a 1-month continuance. Obviously, Speedy goes today, so I don't think that should present problems. Same conditions.
We will set this for 2/16/2021. Speedy restarts today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're free to go. Mr. Gregory, have your address. What is it?
Yeah, it's the 3305 Jane Russell Way. I think you still have it.
It's a name I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Thank you. You're free to go.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, and so the remaining, who are you ready on there?
Could I be sent with Butts to a breakout room very quickly? I don't think a lot's going to change, but I think we probably need to renew what we were doing before. But I need to have a conversation first.
Oh, Mr. Butts?
It's Joanne Butts on the screen, but I'm pretty sure.
And Joanne Butts, I think, is that you, Christopher? You're on mute.
How about that? Do you hear me?
Different Christopher.
Christopher. Sorry. All right, I'll be here.
I have Joanne Butts up on the screen, and Joanne, if you're Christopher, please.
Hello?
Is that Christopher?
Hello? Yeah.
Okay, good morning. We're going to send you
Morning.
to a breakout room with Mr. Rusnick, and Devin's going to send you into that room. So.
Okay, last time I went to one of these breakout rooms, my screen went blank on my computer and everything, and I couldn't get back on.
Well,
was that going to do that with the phone?
I don't need a screen, just a voice connection, Mr. Butts.
Yeah, so we hope it works out. If not, just, hey, Chris, if it doesn't, just call back in, okay?
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and Devin, send them in.
All right. All right.
Your Honor, in the meantime, Mr. Janovich is here pro se on a driving spent third. He is still suspended.
Right. Mr. Janovich?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you tell me what is happening with that? What are your efforts? What's going on?
So I had an appointment to the DMV right before Christmas, and
Hopefully
they informed
the DOL.
me the DOL, yeah, and they informed me that they're not doing testing, so I had to go to an outside testing place. I've completed both the written and the driving exam, and I'm just waiting on my other court date with the DOL.
And Your Honor, at this, so it looks like the one ticket that's outstanding is from our case.
Okay, we'll fix that today.
Yeah, because they said they told me I had a speeding ticket that was being held up, but when I talked to Kim, she said it should be tracking with it, but to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will check and see what we need. Let me take a look here. We've adjudicated the FTR. Okay, so we're adjudicating that to make sure there's no problem. So just get in. It'll be cleared up in the next 24 hours, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
All right, so what do we need then, Mr. Walls?
Just if we could set it over for him to contact DOL.
So 30 days is enough?
Yeah, my appointment's, I believe it's either the 1st or the 2nd of February.
All right, we'll set this for 2/16, and this is an excluded period.
Awesome. And I know you guys don't normally do it, but can you send me a confirmation to my email? I have a hard time getting actual mail at my street address.
Yeah. Yeah, but you'll need to remind. Can you send an email to Kim reminding her?
I can. We've been in touch. I'm actually going to be able to
so send an email to her, and she will email you and give you the information.
Awesome. She's always good about it. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Thank you.
You know, we could address Philip Polito.
All right.
He is pro se on a driving spent third-degree charge. It appears he's cleared his license. He just needs to take the test.
Polito?
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. And have you set that test up, or do you know what's going on?
I took the written test and I passed it, and I took the driving test and I passed it. I set an appointment with the DMV for February 9th to go in and physically get my license.
Okay, so that would be the DOL. Don't go to the DMV. They don't help you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gave whatever the number, the 911.
So you said what's the date?
Excuse me?
What's the date you're going back in?
November